bop. Alright. What were we doing? You hear footsteps from the hallway. You wonder if it's your neighbors again. Eavesdrop? You hear a sniffling coming from the hallway, then the sound of someone sliding down to the floor. You imagine someone is currently leaning against the doorway of their apartment. You hear fumbling, the sound of someone digging through their bag, searching for something. Then a sigh. A ringing, the sound of someone who desperately seeks another. Then, finally, a voice. Mom, are you there? Can you talk right now? A light and airy voice starts. No, I'm fine. No, I wasn't crying. I just want to talk for a bit, if that's okay. Another sniffle. Nothing happened, really. I'm just confused, and I lost my keys, but I'll worry about that in a minute. There's a silence for a minute. You imagine their mother is currently fretting, trying to console their child despite not knowing what's wrong. Have you ever liked someone so much that it's made you terrified? I really like them, Mom. I've only known them for like a week, but I feel like it's been so much longer. And I'm scared. There's vulnerability in that voice. Immense vulnerability. Their voice is like a plea to something they cannot see. Like a wish upon a star. I want to understand them. I want to make things work, but I'm scared I will make things worse. I'm scared that neither of us are what we expect of each other. The fear of not living up to expectations, the fear of misunderstandings, such human emotions. I know, Mom. I know I should talk to them, but it's so much. It's like there's this weight, this secret between us, and I don't know how to bridge the gap. I think I heard them say something last night, something important, but they didn't open up completely, and now I'm torn between wanting to know and being afraid of what I might discover. An internal struggle, a deep desire. But Mom, I can't stay away. I never believed in fate, but I need some guidance. What do I do? Silence again. You imagine their mother is speaking words of wisdom filled with kindness, love, and worry. Okay, I'll go talk to them tomorrow and make a decision. Thank you, Mom. I love you. The sound of the call ending reaches you even beyond the hallway, and then there's silence. You hope they find their keys. Flower, water. And let the plant is growing healthily. You give it a big drink of water, excited about its growth. Inky! Check on Inky. Inky seems to be doing well today. You sit down on the bed next to him and think towards the future. If you ever manage to afford a house with the market looking like it is, what would Rio want? Oh, he'd probably want cats. Yeah. Is there anything greater in the world than cats? Well, Inky first of all, but you do love cats. For now, you enjoy Inky's company immensely. You hope that, Grim Reaper and Strange Soul notwithstanding, you have many fun times ahead of you together. Let's see. Gill Beetle. Oh, I tell him a joke. Excuse me. Why did the snake go to school? You ask Inky. Inky doesn't reply, but that doesn't stop you from continuing your joke. To improve his history. Inky completely cracks up laughing. Not. But you still think your joke was appreciated. Maybe. I think snakes are actually deaf. So he probably didn't hear that at all. That or they're like incredibly bad at hearing. Dear Diaries, today I found a huge bug. It was so cool, it had wings and legs but no arms. Or maybe they were all arms and it had no legs. I don't know. What I do know is that it was the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyways, something wicked cool happened at school. I was climbing this tree. We call it the tree, by the way, but I don't think that it's actually named, but I don't know, I haven't asked. And I was really high up. And I fell. I fell so far I thought was going to die. And I got in so much trouble off of mail. The teachers kept saying I could have broken my leg or my back or something, and I was lucky I just got a scratch. What my teachers don't know is that I am totally indestructible. Nothing can kill me. Anyways, that's all that's been happening. I gotta go play now. Bye. Ryunosuke. You know, as a kid, I didn't have a diary. I just kind of, you know, bottled it up, as one would. Did you guys have a diary? Because I sure hope so. Anyway. Check your computer. Let's see. Let's try one more round of games, huh? Runner, what was this one? Oh, this is, yeah. Right. Let's not do that one. Let's do Wordle. Let's see. None. A, E, I, O, U. No, rum isn't there. Okay. It has a C, it has a U. But where are they? Occult? No, that's too many C's. Nut. No. I was gonna say fork, but no. Yeah. Scuff. Jesus Christ. I guess. Yeah, I guess the diary would. Yes. I guess the diary would be a hint on that, huh? These flowers are beautiful, Grim. I guess I should call you Casper. Call me whatever you wish to. I just want to thank you again. They're really pretty. Good. I'm glad to see they are appreciated. The struggle was worth it. The struggle? You don't have any florists near you? These aren't from a florist. And no, there are no florists here. Then where are they from? The yard of some other mortal. For such a frail woman, she gave quite a chase. Grem. You stole these from an old lady? Well, I never said she was old. But yeah, she was. Her walking stick packed quite a punch. Is it stealing if it was hanging over the other side of the fence? Legally, I think yes. Legalities mean nothing to me. I am above such things. She had plenty anyway. They're in much better hands now. I've got something of a green thumb, luckily. I've got a plant by my bed and it's growing it nicely. Maybe I've got the magic touch. A magic touch? I feel like you're insinuating something here. I'm talking about the plant. Ah, yes, the plants. I was just talking about you in general. Wowee, Mr. Flirt over here! Your hands were very soft. I could tell even through my gloves. Soft and warm. Shh, you. Shh me all you want. It is the truth. I feel as though if I reached out, our hands would fit each other's perfectly. Are you telling me something? Perhaps. I will leave that to you to decide. So, I'm just wondering something. Are you feeling okay today? Why wouldn't I be okay? You're just acting very flirtatious. If so, then I am being successful in my endeavor. I wasn't gonna come out and say it, but yeah? What game is this? Hot murder suspects in your area. Adore. I have read that flirting is a human custom. A custom? Dude, fucking speaking of flirting, today there was a really, really cute kid with his grandparents today at the store, and he was, like, trying to pretty much be friends with, one of my coworkers, just being very cute, crawling all over the, the cart, and trying to say hello to her and everything. And I hear the grandpa go, oh, he's just being a flirt. And I'm just sitting there like, he's like, what, 2? Calm yourself. I hate it when people do that so much. This kid, he just wants to make friends. Anyway, indeed. To flirt with another is to show them that they are of significance to yourself. Or you would like them to be of significance to yourself. So, I'm of significance to you? You are what I hunt most greatly over everything else. I would say that makes you significant. My research into various flirting methods say that anyway. You've researched flirting methods? You're cute. Cute and stupid. It's neither cute nor stupid, it's practical. I'm ensuring the possibility of the best results. That is what I do best, adapt to be whatever is needed. And what would be the best result for you? That is something you do not need to know. I mean, it is obviously taking your soul, weakening your resolve enough to trick you. Sure, all business. Mortal, I wish I could say I hated you. You are aggravating. Too bad you can't lie, huh? Shut up. You are too nosy and annoying, and I will think of more things later. And you are surprisingly very soft and cautious. Not words that have ever been used to describe me. The more I get to know you, the less Grim Reaper you seem. Maybe I've shown too much of my true self to you. To be honest, I am not even sure if I have a true self. I exist for my role. Beyond that, I think you're plenty. I like talking with you and seeing new sides of you. Isn't it refreshing to just be you? You could just be Casper. Oh yeah, that must also be from Dreambound. Don't let anyone ruin your day. It's your day. Ruin it yourself. Haha. It's nice, I suppose. You called me flirtatious, but I believe you are the flirty one here. I've been flirting since the start, baby. Finger guns. I see that now. I cannot fault you. I am a catch, after all. What the fuck is that? Doot doot doot. Why the dooting? That's you tooting your own horn. Wow, mature. Hey, I didn't say you were wrong. Well, even if you were only flirting with me to get my soul, can't say I mind all that much. Flirt away, 07. 07? What is an 07? It's a salute, doofus. Ah yes, I see now. I have never seen this salute. Perhaps I shall adopt it. 07. Ah, I have come up with another. Hello! This one is wave. Truly groundbreaking stuff there, bud. By the way, won't you get in trouble? For flirting? Well, that is not allowed, of course. No, for telling me classified information. Enlighten me, what classified information have I shared with you? Casper? Yes? You said your name was highly classified. Not for mortal ears, right? Ah, that. Maybe some rules are worth breaking. Hearing you call me Grim in person made me feel cringy. Who taught you that word? I am down with the internet lingo, Yurionosuke. I know about cringy, pog, and riz. I have even heard more of this baby girl. Christ almighty. Please don't say those words ever again. Your opinion has been noted and subsequently disregarded, Sunshine. But seriously, your name was actually classified? Correct. If anyone comes and asks about me, then it is best if you keep quiet. I doubt anyone will, anyway. You're gonna have my soul by tomorrow, right? Right. Always best to be cautious, anyway. Though you aren't the most cautious person. You allowed a total stranger to install a messaging program on your computer, then fell in love at first sight with his handsome face and charming personality. All these are good. Oh no, my guard's so down right now. How terrible it would be if a Grim Reaper were to suddenly show great interest in me. Let's hope he doesn't bring me flowers and tell me how annoying I am. Such a wild imagination on you. How did you ever think of something so outrageous? It's almost like that's how you actually are. Now that we are both here, though, on a much more serious note, I must admit to you that other than giving you flowers, I had another ulterior motive for my visit. I knew it. Breaking my heart over here. Don't misunderstand, Ryunosuke. I wanted to give you those flowers. I also wanted to test out a theory I had. Alright, what was it then? I was experiencing another bout of soul sickness yesterday. It was a less severe case, but still an awful experience. Again? It's really a common thing for you Reapers, huh? Actually, no. Well, it never used to be for me. I seem to be more susceptible lately. Which leads me to an important question. Why? Did you find out why? Let's do this over a call. Wait, is it serious? Are you going to die? Pookie? Please don't tell me you're dying. If that's what you're going to say, I'm not going to answer. I don't think I'm dying. You're really not inspiring confidence right now, bud. No, listen, I swear, you mortals are so bad at listening. You, in particular. We talked about this the other day. Think back on it. Do you remember? The night of September. Of course I remember. Good. Do you remember how I felt the day after my sickness? You were fine. Hold on, there's something in my eye. Okay. It made no sense. I thought it just a mere coincidence that after the linking of our minds, the symptoms would disappear. You jokingly claimed to be healing me with your presence. And then yesterday... what about it? That morning I was ferrying souls across the live stream. And it was like... hells, if they trace this conversation, the two of us may suffer for all of eternity. At least we'd be suffering together. You always look on the bright side of things, don't you? I picked the right flowers for you, right like a sunflower. Anyway, this is important. You seem very stressed about this. Tell me, maybe I can help. Then answer the call and we can discuss it. Yes or yes? Yes. Hey. Don't just say hey, I'm freaking out over here. Well, to put it bluntly is appreciated. Yeah, you're definitely causing it. How? Me? What exactly is because of me? The soul sickness I'm experiencing. I've gotten it much more since I've known you. How would I... Maybe you're just too radiant. I knew the nickname Sunshine fit you. Don't you get that from souls? I'm alive. Yes, it is from souls. Yet I've suffered from it regardless. Are you trying to say I'm doing this on purpose? I'm not really trying to make you sick. I'm not saying you are the cause of the sickness. But I do think you are the cause of why I seem to be more susceptible to it. What does that mean? So seeing me yesterday made you sick? No, my soul was unbalanced before I came to you. I came to you to see if it would go away. That was my theory. But it couldn't have. But it did. Sunshine, it did. What? You didn't do it on purpose then? Do you have any clue what you're doing? No, I have no idea what you're even saying. What are you talking about? It's your soul. You're giving it away, so to speak. How would I even... Do you ever wish, mortal? Feel something so strongly you want for something so badly. There are things I have been wanting for strongly the last few days. It is infuriating. Ooh, tell me more. Of course. You said that your pet was ill yesterday, correct? And now they are fine, yes? Yeah, perfectly normal. What are you getting at exactly? I think you did it then as well. You are giving parts of yourself away. To your sick pets, to your plants, to me. Things you want to be healthy. Things you want to live. Oh. I think you are taking the taint away, or maybe neutralizing it. I don't know. I got an even better look at your soul when I visited you. I understand the pulsing now. It's because you do not have a soul. I don't have a full soul. Is this going to affect the ferrying of my soul to the afterlife thing? I have never seen a soul that is not full. So I cannot answer your question. But if you were to give it all away, well, I assume you would just simply cease to be. Would I be forgotten? I would never forget you. Our time together. You are rather unforgettable. I think that fact will cause me much trouble in the future. You think I'm special, smiley face! So, maybe try to be careful. Don't wish too hard is all I'm saying. How about a shotgun wedding? What? You know, you're trying to take my soul and everything. And if that doesn't happen, I'll accidentally give away my soul all by myself. If I'm not gonna be around long, I'd rather cross a few things off my bucket list first. And this bucket list of yours involves marriage. I didn't care about getting married before I met you. We're talking about something serious, you know. And then you start spouting nonsense about marriage. It's not nonsense, I'm totally serious. Let's worry about your soul for now and working out why you are how you are. Marriage, we can talk about it later. And by the way, Casper. Have you ever heard of Casper the Friendly Ghost? Excuse me. The way you can jump from topic to topic is remarkable. You ought to be studied. I don't do that. Your excuse, so yes or no? I have not heard of it. So I suppose the answer is no. Really? You kind of have the vibe going for you. A friendly ghost vibe. I am neither of those things. Oh, you really do. I doubt you. And I could ever have a quiet moment. I doubt you and I could ever have a quiet moment. You have your friendly moments, sometimes, occasionally. And I'm not certain you aren't a ghost. You're awfully pale. Well, I'm certain that I'm not a ghost. Like I've said many times, you really do have a vivid imagination. Must you let it run so wild all the time? If it annoys you, it makes me want to do it more. Of course it does. Your behavior is certainly odd. I have never met another mortal like you. Not that I've spoken to many mortals, but you get the idea. I was gonna say just, but it's not. What can I say? I thoroughly enjoy bullying? There should be a Y here. Bullying you. I like seeing you flustered. It makes me happy. Just like that. Yep. Small brains are so easily amused. Thanks! You aren't welcome in the slightest. Don't you want to know what I imagine about you, with this wild imagination Don't you want to know what I imagine about you with this wild imagination of mine? Aw, poor Casper. He's my little blushing maiden. I am not a maiden, nor am I blushing. You are obviously blind. Sure, you never blush, of course. Bet your eyelashes at him. Pick, 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 pick. Stop that. Are you sure you don't want to know? I am intrigued. But you also look rather pleased with yourself right now. That makes me not want to know. You're missing out then, Little Reaper. Have it your way. Burger King. But you would have liked it. You know. We've come a long way, huh? You seem less edgy than when we first met. I was never edgy. I am deaf. There it is. Still, you say stuff like that a lot less. I don't believe I have changed all that much. I am the same as always. Nothing has changed. Nope, not feelings or anything. Not at all. Mighty suspicious, Casper. Maybe it's because we're friends now? Oh, I don't see you as a friend. You don't? That kind of hurts, you know. You didn't have to say it right to my face. You misunderstand. I thought it was pretty straightforward. Fuck. I thought you were more perceptive than this. I have been flirting with you for days! But... well, obviously. Hells. Look. It's not something I expected. I could never have expected this. It's not something I chose. It's a terrible idea all around, honestly. To not want to be friends? Stop talking. Yeah, I enjoy your company. I really enjoy it, okay? I enjoy it too much. Way too much. Why? Why me? Why do I have to feel like this? It's unfair, honestly. I have done nothing but follow the rules up until now. I have been a good reaper. And now my heart tells me to throw it all away. What are you talking about? What do you mean by too much? I didn't expect to feel like this. Feel so strongly. Hold on, I gotta take a sip of water. My throat. You were supposed to be just another job. Are you supposed to be just another job? You don't think like that anymore? Your soul is one I must collect. There's no way out of it. It is my job as a reaper. It's a task I must fulfill. But I find myself wanting to disobey, to break all the rules I have so carefully followed until this week. Then break them. If I do, they'll just send someone else. I am easily replaceable. I am one of thousands. You're not replaceable to me. But that's not what I'm trying to say exactly. Okay, what is it you want to tell me then? What I am trying to say is that I don't want to be friends. I don't want that at all. I found myself wanting to be selfish. Because I want more. More from you. More than friendship. Are you sure? Certain. I like you, Sunshine. I don't know why or how or what to do about it, but I like you very much. It angers me how much I can't hate you. Dear gods above, this is the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Do not perceive me. I want to perceive you. I should. But instead, you've done this to me. Ruined me completely. Anyway, cool. Now that that's all said and done, I'm going to go. Time for a long, cold shower. Oh, and you go. Wow, you really said all that then left? Come back! You don't need to be so shy. I am not being shy. It sounds like something a shy person would say. You'll find I am actually quite forward. Or a shy person wouldn't be so straightforward about their desires. So you desire me. That should be obvious to you. Well, you do need a cold shower now. That is unrelated. I must wash my hair, that's all. Glad I have that effect on you, hee hee, winky face. I can just imagine the smirk on your face. You are a wicked man, mortal. Thank you. By the way, since it's somewhat topical, do you ever cut your hair? You don't like my hair? I'm actually kind of obsessed with it. I was just curious. It's very long. It must have taken a long time to grow. To be very honest with you guys, my hair doesn't take long to grow at all. I hate it. I don't. There is no need for me to cut it anyway. Yeah. It really suits you. Thanks. Your hairstyle also suits you. You'll just keep growing it then? No. But you just said my hair does not grow like a mortal's. Mine has simply always been this way. If someone attacked you with scissors, it wouldn't grow back. Do you plan to attack me with scissors? As fun as it would be to see you with shorter hair, no. I wouldn't do that to you. And don't do that to anybody. It's not a very funny prank. It's considered assault, I'm pretty sure. Don't ever do that without somebody's consent, please. That's just mean. Exactly. It's mean, it's a violation of people's privacy and personal, like, agency. That's the word. And I quite like how you are right now. Pretty long hair and an attitude. What more could a guy ask for? Lots of money, fame, immortality. Alright, they sound good too. And not the fame part. I don't like being in the spotlight. But I could also settle without. As long as I get my grumpy yet charming Reaper, that is. I am sure there is plenty of charming Reapers out there. You forgot the grumpy part. Oh, sorry, my bad. Wait a second. You were born with hair that long. What? I can't imagine a baby with hair like yours. You misunderstand. I suppose I haven't ever really explained. I was not born. I was never a baby or a child. I was created solely for my purpose as a Grim Reaper. I have always looked the way I do now. Oh, so like a doll? But what about before you were a Reaper? There was not a before. Well, to be honest, I do not know what was before. It is classified even for me. All I know is that we were created somehow, then given our job. Hopefully the DLC explains it. That is why I seem to live for my job. I literally do. Could you have been human once? Maybe they wiped your memories. I could not guess. I suppose it's possible. I have a soul, so it came from somewhere. I'm not totally artificially created, I think. So what happens if he wants to quit? I would probably be forcefully terminated. That doesn't sound healthy. No, I would say death is not healthy. Anyway, speaking of hair and all that, I am going to wash mine now. Still need that cold shower, huh? I will talk to you later, Sunshine. Thank you for answering my confession with how about a haircut, by the way. Hey, ooh yeah, sorry. Ooh, I kind of blew it. Tomorrow, Ryunosuke. The last day of our bet. Good night. Until tomorrow, Casper. My Pookie. I wonder if the plushie is still on sale. Did they have... I swear they had a plushie. That or I'm thinking of old Pixie's plushie. Either way. You woke up early this morning feeling particularly well rested. No one came for your soul in the night, which means... Also, I did order a couple of things from some creators that I like, and I'm kind of wondering where I should put them because my cat likes to chew and like tear the stuffing out of things. Ooh, I gotta find spots. No one gave you your soul in the night, which means today is the final day of your bet. You almost can't contain your excitement. After all, you seem to have this in the bag. You decide not to go out anywhere today. Safer to stay at home and write out your win. It's still early in the morning as you wait for the eventual message from your own personal Grim Reaper. Oh, look at these! What did the plant do? Your little plant has sprouted some buds. You almost tear up when you notice them. They're so cute. You can't wait to see what the flowers will look like. Check on Inky. Inky is lazing around happily. For some reason, you feel oddly nostalgic today, sitting next to Inky. You're certain you'll win your bet, but you still give Inky some extra love. Anything could happen after all. Tell Inky you love him. You go on to tell Inky how much you love him for 15 minutes. It's not enough. He deserved more. You get Inky some treats, hang out together, and overall just enjoy each other's company with this morning. You love Inky so much, words cannot even come close to describing how you feel. And in return, you feel immense trust from Inky as his tongue flickers out towards you. He tasted me. Or sniffing me? Yeah, it's more like sniffing. The hallway beyond is quiet. It seems you missed the ending to the story. Shit, I must have forgotten a day. It's alright. That or it's from one of their other games and they want you to actually play it. Even though I don't fucking know how to figure out which one it's from. You flip to the end of your favorite childhood book. Resting against the page is a quote that stuck with you. If there's one thing you retain from your journey, I hope it is this. Enjoy your life. Appreciate the small moments. Love with your entire heart. Not every moment has to be epic. A life filled with great deeds is also filled with great exhaustion. The smallest, most average moments can contain extraordinary beauty if you pay attention. We spend so much time hoping for rest, for the moment when we can relax. But true peace comes not at the end, but in the middle. It will take effort to experience these small joys and stop merely hoping for big ones. So, dear reader, this is my gift to this. Oh, okay, I misread. So, they have a weird gap everywhere. This is supposed to be this is my gift to you. Live every moment like it's your last. And don't forget how damn lucky you are that you will get more. Yeah. Remember, everybody, bully your local politicians. One more time. We gotta figure this out. Let's see. A-E-I-O-U. I. Think. Oh. Stink. Blink. I got it! We did it. Done. Good morning, my very favorite Grim Reaper. It's the big day. Indeed it is. The week has gone by rather quickly, if you say so. Time sure flies when you're having fun, huh? So you're just assuming I've been having fun? Well, I know you can't lie, so why don't you tell me? Do you have fun talking with me? Do you think I have fun talking to you? Casper! Don't answer my question with another question. Why not? You're doing it again? Am I? You're lucky I like you, asshole. If I did not have fun talking to you, I would have stopped days ago. Does this satisfy your needs? I could think of a few more you could satisfy. You are very indecent. Are mortals always so forward? What do you mean? Blink, 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 blink. You said you could think of a few more needs I could satisfy. Huh? I was thinking you could cook me a nice meal. Is your mind in the gutter, Little Reaper? That is not what you meant. Oh, it definitely is. You're out here trying to change our age rating. Look at that. From T to M. Maybe even A. You imply such things, of course. My mind is going to drift in such directions. No, I'm totally pure like an angel. Your mind is far from pure. It's crude and troublesome. Also, you will find that angels are not nearly as pure as they want you to believe. They are tricksters, much like you. And you wouldn't have it any other way. Well, I suppose it does make you, you. I'm taking that as a Ryunosuke, you're perfect. Heart. By the way, before we go any further, I had something to talk about. That doesn't sound ominous at all. My husband is dead! I don't want to remarry, I only want the pieces of his soul to resurrect him. Oh, he does look cute though. Anyway, I have hit the books, so to speak. You been studying, Grim? Yes. As I said yesterday, your soul is incomplete because you keep giving parts of it away. Something that is usually not possible for a mortal. That answered some of my questions. Why your soul seemed to feel so strange, how you managed to take my soul sickness away. But it didn't answer enough. I have so many more questions. I found the answer. He did it. Lay it on me, Casper. Rio, you embody life just as I embody death. Huh? My research led me to a rare trait that shows maybe only every 1,000 or so years is immortal. You have the touch of life on your soul. You are life, so to speak. That is why I have not been able to take your soul. That is how you avoid death without a thought. That is why you can heal as you do. You are special. You've always been special. So I'm immortal now. I am unsure. Perhaps. There's only one way to find out. And that will be me trying to take your soul one final time. Grimmy, let's be serious for a second. It's obvious to us both that you aren't taking my soul. Just admit defeat and we can, I don't know, plan our wedding or something instead. Blink, 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 blink. Our what? Our wedding? You're still spouting nonsense about that. Uh-huh. I told you yesterday. Shotgun wedding! Unless you don't want to ever get married. That's cool too. It is not something I have ever given much thought to. Well, give it some now. This does not mean I admit to a defeat, you know. You're gonna come and take my soul then? I suppose I am not. No. How far the great has fallen. I am akin to Icarus, and you are my son. You're such a sweetie, letting me keep my soul. What can I say? I'm just so generous. I'd say, as thanks, you probably owe me a favor for now. Is this the next game you want to play? I do like a good game. You're my kind of guy, Grim. I hope so. I'm serious about the wedding, though. Of course you are. I don't think I am marriage material. You are 110% husband material. What are you talking about? In fact, that number is much too small. Don't be dramatic. I'm being deadly serious right now. It definitely is multiple numbers too small. What exactly classifies as husband material to you? Well, obviously, he'd have to be a Grim Reaper. Otherwise, it's just a no-go, you know? Right, a very reasonable expectation. Pretty long white hair, deep red eyes, super awkward, really good looking. I'm not awkward. I'm confident in all aspects of my life. You are perfectly awkward, Casper. I like it. How is this happening to me? You know what else I like? Apart from teasing me, what else could there be? Weddings. I'm sure you're not being serious right now. I'd marry you in a heartbeat. Shit, I didn't mean to hit the call button. You were supposed to answer. Hang up this instant mortal. I will have your soul immediately. And miss seeing you so flushed at the idea of marriage. Never. Were you thinking an outdoor or indoor reception? What? You heard me. Inside or outside? I don't... Wait. Outside it is, then. 9 hells, sunshine. There's no need to be embarrassed. You're suddenly going on and on about marriage. Surely I'm the last person you'd want to do that with. You're the only person I want to do it with. Did you change your mind about me since yesterday? If only I could have. Hating you would make my life much easier. Sunshine, I've come to desire you above everything else. Maybe that's just a one-sided wish, though. Oh, Casper. I think I'm in love with you. I thought that would be obvious with all this talk of weddings. Are you pulling another prank on me? Is this a joke? No, I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I'm dead. Haha, serious. A Grim Reaper cannot refuse to take a soul, you know. Neither can they run away with someone to get married. You've been breaking a lot of rules lately anyway, right? Are you offering to hide me? Did I just lisp? Anyway, what if I was? Then, theoretically speaking, maybe in some place with flowers? Sounds perfect. I love flowers. And maybe in a season where the sun shines bright. If you like. Theoretically. Hypothetically. Maybe. You call me Sunshine and want to get married in the sunshine. Just keep sweeping me off my feet, why don't you? You're sitting down. Just keep sweeping me off my chair, why don't you? That sounds stupid. I usually do. So what would you wear to our hypothetical wedding? Something fancy? I would wear something that complements my good looks. I honestly think that could be anything you wear. I know. I bet you turn up in your usual outfit. I will wear something else. Something special. You will? Going to dress up for me, Casper? Only if you do the same. It will only be fair. I like how you switched from I woulds to I wills, by the way. And you can't even deny it. You twist my words. There is no twisting needed. You've said it all yourself. So let me just be plain with you. Let me be perfectly clear. I don't have that toggle, I'm sorry. Do you want to get married? just run away and leave everything else behind? Inky's coming, though, of course. I told you, it's not something I've ever really thought much about. That's not what I'm asking you. Naughty Casper, don't try to weasel your way out of my questions. Gods, you're good. Oh, I know. Give me a yes or a no, baby. Do you or do you not want to get married? Well, I suppose it would be nice. If you wanted to. Ah! You really want to do it, don't you? You want to marry me so bad it makes you flustered. I can't believe I want you. Of all the mortals, it had to be you. And for some reason, I would have it no other way. That you also want me makes my chest feel a heaviness I've never felt before. Then I guess we have no choice but to just do it. No need to delay the inevitable, after all. I've never been very patient, I suppose. Then I'd say we're in agreement. A wedding in the sunlight with pretty flowers. Do you have any other requirements? That you wear something gorgeous. And that I get a picture of you in it. You can have as many pictures as you want, baby. I'll wear a really nice suit. Pictures of you with flowers. Remember when we talked about that spring photo shoot the other day? We could do that at the wedding. You want to get naked for photos of your own wedding. It would certainly make it even more memorable. You are unbelievable. Then let me take the photos so that I'm the only one that can see you like that. Sounds perfect. We'll get some together as well, obviously. I think we'd look good together in photos. You're really into this. As if you aren't. I'm looking forward to it, Casper. Yes, well, you'll need some patience, Sunshine. Weddings do not spring up out of nowhere, hypothetical or not. That just gives me time to plan it. You're enjoying this way too much. Well, you see, the man fated to take my soul has fallen for me. And shy as he is, wants to get married to me instead. He couldn't resist my killer personality. Killer. Sure, that's definitely what it was. I love when you can't lie. You are the worst person in existence. And for some reason, I love it. Ugh! I want to come see you, Sunshine. Perfect! We can chat about all this in person. Wait for me, okay? Of course. See you soon, future husband of mine. Hell yeah. Got the wedding ending. Let's go. Holy shit! Fuck! Wait! That was so fast! His hair is so long! He looks really good! Oh no! Ah! Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Sunshine. Hey, handsome. Come here often? I'm hoping this will be the first and last time, actually. You look to die for. Ha! I would have gone with devilishly handsome. But to die for seems adequate considering how we met. I'm pretty sure you told me you were devilishly handsome back then yourself. Then you know I wasn't lying. Yeah, I'm well aware. You do look really good, though. Like, really good? That's not even the dialogue, that's just me saying it, holy fuck! You styled your hair differently. You too, Sunshine. You're irresistible. More than words can ever come close to explaining. I have to admit, I'm feeling a little nervous. We don't even have our priest! Oh? I'm trying to ignore the feeling, but it's quite strange. How so? I've always been good at what I do. Call me arrogant, but it's true. This is the most important thing I've ever done, and I want to get it right. You could be standing there in a trash bag and you'd still be doing it right. Thanks? Yeah, I kind of wish they animated his face a little bit, you know? Like, I know it's a free game, but they could have given him different expressions for this scene. Thanks? You're welcome, my love. You picked sunflowers. They reminded me of you. I couldn't pick anything else. Sunshine? My sunshine. Shall we get married? The last one. Oh, I'm trying to think of what Ryu would do. Oh, God. I think the last one, definitely. Wait a good 50 seconds. Wiggle your eyebrows, then take his hand. I thought you were never gonna ask. We've been playing this for ages. Hee hee. There is nothing better in life than bullying you. Especially at our wedding. Somehow even that makes me happy. I love you, my perfect ray of sunshine. Always have, and always will. I love you too, Casper. Look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. Me too, Ryu. Hey, I got the Ichibo! See the wedding ending. Ending 5. Rings. There's 5 ending? Credits! Yay! What time is it? We could probably do another hour of the DLC. See how long that is. Let's just let these play out. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, they only had 3 artists, so it makes sense why they weren't able to get all the expressions that they probably wanted to do. This is... Oh, excuse me. This is an entire studio, so I don't know. Oh, wow, that's a lot of patrons. So elaborate. Look at all these people that made this happen. Give them clappies. Give them clappies. Luna the hobo. I loved her. So I haven't... Oh, and you... Oh! How nice. I haven't... New items added to gallery. I haven't seen anything about the DLC. I have no idea what it's about. There should be an option for it, right? Let's see what's in the gallery. Let's see, we got our concept sketches. God, I wish I could draw these. These are the one things that I really wish I could draw. It's just the portions and actually, like, coloring and everything that gets me not able to do it. Look at this, it's so pretty! We also have this. Oh, we have a vampire one. Oh, I have 2. Oh, I have a lot locked. Oh, Grimace! Oh! Wait, they have a sketch for that. Oh, look at it! Oh yeah, this is, so if you don't do the marriage ending, you just have this. Oh! Wait! So he just comes to your house and admits defeat, you put him on the bed, and you offer to kiss him. Or you lean down to kiss him. No matter what gender you are, or pick. Look at this! Gosh, I wish they, kept the skeleton lair. Oh. Flowers! Wait! Oh! Oh, you didn't see that. Can I exit? Okay. Let's see. Where's... There it is. On. Okay. Turn. Start? You've been here before, haven't you? You've been that perfectly ordinary person with a perfectly ordinary job and a perfectly ordinary apartment. Is being a host or host adjacent a perfectly ordinary job? Asking for Ryu. Anyway, you met someone who called himself the Grim Reaper and you fell in love. But is that the end of the story? To you, it feels like there's something more left. Begin at the start of the original game, or jump to the end of day 5 and begin beyond the bed. Jump to beyond. Wait! They did give me this option! Jump to beyond the bed. Hey! Where do I... Now I gotta fucking remember. Like that or like that? Like that. His skin, one tone darker. It was this red, right? Or was it this? No, it was this. Yes, it was this. And then fluffer? No, fluff. Yes. Like that. Eyebrows. Like that. Eyes. Yes. Wait. Blue. Lips. We could probably keep it like that, yeah. But. Okay. Freckles. Ryu doesn't have any. And glazes. You can... Wait. Oh, right. They do have some cosmetics behind, they don't look very impressive, to be honest. That's just me, though. He, him. Male. Masculine. Next page. Yeah. Sure. Snake. Did I accidentally... No, we don't need to do that. Ah! Did I accidentally click start from the beginning? Because I'm starting to think I accidentally clicked start from the beginning. Got a billboard. Got books. Got plans. Complete. Inky. Mail. Towards the sky. On the side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising, you're sure you must be imagining it. Huh? Great, now I'm seeing things. Wait, what? Grim? Wait. Am I hallucinating? Hold on. Casper. I'm just gonna try and... One that is kind of sexy. I'm far from a ghost, sunshine. You sure? Certain. So you admit to being sexy then. That much is obvious and lovely. And I am lovely to look at after all. Perhaps not as lovely to look at you though. Oh. She should know to be truthful. Because as you know well, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. Not flustered one bit. This is how I always look. Totally normal. Stop angling your face away. I'm trying to look at you. There's no need to be shy anyway. You are lovely. There is nothing to be shy about. You're staring too much. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Casper? Casperlan. Yes, mortal? How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. Wait. Hold on, wait. What is happening right now? I don't... How standing, sitting, whatever you're doing here. What the hell? I'm gonna, I want to skip through, but I don't know if this is part of the DLC or not. I don't even, like, I didn't even save here, so... Since when can you fly? Since always. Why are you so surprised? You're floating 5 stories up from the ground. Wait! Can't people see you? You think I could be so careless? I don't know, would you be? I've cast a glamour. Silly me, of course. Obviously you cast a glamour. Are you invisible? Invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't going to see a mysterious man floating. Oh gosh, okay. What? I know you can't lie, but it sounds like a lie. I know. Something here with me hidden, something to give you here. You said you'd like some. You got me flowers? I didn't think you were to ask what type of flowers you like, so I picked ones that look like you. Prettiest, sunniest flowers I could find. Is there this model? I don't know why they would set it up like this. Because this is very confusing to me right now. If I knew, like, they didn't give me that option when I first started with the DLC. So, thank you. Oh, of course. Are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? I promise to try and be good. Then please do come in. Though I am greatly pleased by the invitation, maybe next time, little human. What a shame, but fine. But you really will have to open it at least a crack if you want these. There we go. You're quite the risk taker, aren't you? Are you telling me I should be scared? I'm simply making an observation. What fun would life be if we weren't taking at least a few risks, Here you go, sunshine. Reach for the flowers. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too, now that you mention it. And so your hands are also very, nice. Who would have thought hands could be so alluring? What are you whispering about? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls then? Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? A burper? No, you can't just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little reaper. And since when am I yours? Since right now. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Casper? Sunshine? Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. Hey, Casper. I wish we had a few more days together. Those had flowers next to them. Wait, was this a flashback? You'd already planned to take the day off work today, which was lucky, really, because you woke up this morning with something terrible. A cold. Your head hurt, your nose was stuffed, and your throat felt like you'd been swallowing gravel. Which you hadn't, of course. That would be stupid. You never eat gravel. You decide to stay in bed for the day and rest up, and it's midday when you wake up again feeling bored and lonely. And what better to do when you're bored and lonely than chat with the guy who wants you dead? Oh, okay, so yeah, it just jumps right into it. That's fucking weird. I don't think DLCs usually do that. Speaking of DLC, I do need to do a little bit of tricksy tricks with Pokemon White before I go to bed tonight. He burnt down your house. Leave a revenge. Where my little Reaper? Oh, hold on. No, that's not it. Wait. There we go. Where's my bird? There we go. Here, hold on. Little dragon. There we go. Let's go. Well, now that we've met properly, I don't know if little is correct. I mean, you seem normal-sized. A normal-sized man. Or something. Anyway, I really am grateful for the flowers. I felt a little stunned yesterday, so just wanted to make sure you knew. It was quite obvious. I saw your face when I handed them to you. Perhaps you've already forgotten. My memory isn't that bad. And I remember your cute face too. Were you feeling shy? Your ears were red. Why do you remember my ears of all things? I have a perfectly good face you can admire. Is the rest of you not worth admiring? It is. Right, of course it is. Ha! Mortal, you fall into my trap once again. I am that alluring, And to be honest, I can't keep my eyes off you. Perhaps the flowers were a bad idea. How so? Now you're being so teasing, perfect, fantastic, gorgeous. The first word, sure. The rest, I will leave that up to you. You're not disagreeing. Neither am I agreeing. That's one point to me. I am starting to think you have a kink for bullying people, you know. Third option, Jesus Christ. I have a kink for blushing Grim Reapers. Huh? Oh, all capitals. Things are getting serious. How many Grim Reapers do you know? Just one, actually. Then how could it possibly be a kink? It's a new discovery of mine. You should be proud, Grimmy. You've inspired this in me. Heart. I don't believe I blush as much as you insist. Probably more. Luckily, I think it's adorable. Adorable. You make me sound like a domesticated pet. Hey, if that's what you want. I'll let you come sit on my lap. Come here, boy. Go on, roll over. There's a good boy who wants a treat. Me. You can come over and sleep on my lap then. You should not offer such a thing so freely, Ryu. Someone could easily misunderstand your intentions. I think I'm pretty transparent about my intentions, Grimmy. I like doing things that make you blush. Well, perhaps for a change, I would like to make you blush. Give it a go then. You are very... No, that's not right. Sunshine, I think you are the one who would look good lying in my lap. I can imagine the sunlight drifting in lazily from the window in the mid-afternoon, and you there in those rays, looking at home. If that were the case, then I believe life would be perfect. Oh, is that true? You know I cannot lie. Even if I could, I would not lie about this. Well, maybe I think that sounds perfect too. Did you blush? A little. I will take a little. Not to backtrack, but what did you say? I have a game for bullying people? Honestly, Grimmy, you just make it too easy. It's fun. I like teasing you. You're filling a hunger I didn't even know I had. And I've been absolutely starved, apparently. I keep thinking that's Killua. I don't like that. Well, fortunately, you are a capable mortal who can feed yourself. Aww. It's no fun whim. Come feed me. Feed you? What, like a child? Ah! I'm waiting for the I'm waiting for the airplane. Near. You will be waiting for some time. What am I flutter my eyelashes at you? Would that change your mind? Blink, 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 blink. See? I told you. You make it too easy. It is not my intention. You just overwhelm me sometimes. It is a strange foreign feeling. No one else has ever pulled at my heartstrings, so... He's being poetic. You should be careful there, Grimmy. A guy could misunderstand what you mean. You're just trying to trick me for my soul again, aren't you? Right. Yes, I am, of course, being a crafty Grim Reaper, because I want your soul, because that is my job. Of course. Feeling conflicted, Casper? Confliction is beneath me. I am always sure of myself, even when it comes to me. Do I make you feel things you don't know possible? Wait, maybe you really like the idea of feeding me. Wait, maybe you really like the idea of feeding me. I told you you are capable of feeding yourself. I never said I wanted to. I know what you said and didn't say. But I think if I asked really nicely, you might. If I suddenly had a bowl full of strawberries, would you feed them to me? If you really wanted me to, perhaps. Hold on, just sippy. My throat's getting tired. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, wait, first option. With your mouth, you take one end, I'll take the other. Huh? That's just kissing with a strawberry in the middle. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to eat strawberries to me. No? Too intimate? Maybe you like things slow. I fear if I did that, you would become addicted to the taste. Not of the strawberries, of me. That would be too cruel to give you a taste of perfection, then take it away. Wow, way to turn that around on me. Ahem! Don't you have something better to do on your days off, mortal? You have so few days left and you use them to torment me. It seems a waste. Well, actually, I'm in bed still. In bed? Sunshine, it's nearly evening. You should be having dinner, not lounging. Give a guy a break, Grimmy boy. I'm feeling off today. I think I've caught a cold. I figured I'd just stay in bed with Inky and chat with you. Please don't stay in bed with your snakes. One, you don't know when they'll have to go to the bathroom, and two, they could get hurt. How have you let the common cold take you, mortal? Did you go to sleep with wet hair? No. I mean, I don't think so, at least. Did you leave your window open all night? Left it wide open for you. What a foolish decision. Anyone could have slipped in. I live on the 5th floor, Grim, you know that. There are others like me. And besides that, what if a wild animal climbed the outer walls and jumped into your window? Ah yes, all those mid-city wild animals. I feel like the chances of that are pretty slim. But a chance nonetheless. All those birds and those squirrels. You have little care for your own well-being. I mean, this is the kindest way possible, but that is so ironic coming from you. Death is not the end. Wanting to move your soul to the afterlife is not necessarily a bad thing for your well-being. For some people, it is a blessing. Life can be painful and lonely. What comes after is not so. I guess I never thought about it like that. This is your daily reminder. We love you. We want you here. Please stay. Love you. Love you. Smooches. Things get better. They do, I promise. Things seem like shit right now, but please stay. Still, I'm perfectly healthy, usually, and way too young to die. I'd say in this case, causing accidents trying to take my soul is probably not good for my well-being. That is beside the point. Anyway, we're not talking about me. We are talking about the countless wild animals that could be raising your apartment as we speak. Maybe they'll be friendly. Or maybe they plan to eat your pets. No, don't even joke about that. I'd advise caution then. Some beasts can invade even through the smallest of gaps. Shut up! There's no wild animals invading my apartment through the window. Not yet. For someone I like, you're really the worst, you know that? Thank you. Not a compliment. I will happily take it as one. It does wonders for my ego, you know, getting compliments. But yes, there are likely no wild animals that have caused your flu, so... Did you forget to wear a coat when you left your apartment? It's just a cold grim. It happens to everyone, it's super common. It does not happen to everyone. It is an illness purely for mortals. Sure, but it's not a big deal. It's just a bit inconvenient. But hey, it means I can talk to you some more. How so? I don't see what stops you from talking to me when you're well, too. Well, I'd usually be at work. I speak to you on work hours every day. Okay, well, if I do that, I'll probably get fired. Why? As long as you get your required work done, why should whatever else you do matter? To be honest, that's how I feel too. Alas, my boss wouldn't agree. Well, I think you should let this boss of yours know that you may speak to whoever you wish. I'll be right on that. Yeah, excuse me, sir. The Grim Reaper wants to chat. Bye. You are rehearsing it. Good. Perhaps say that if he gets in the way, he may find his life cut short. You wouldn't do that. He does not know that. I don't think he'd believe me. But what does that matter? I'm meant to die today or tomorrow. If this illness does not take you first, it's a cold! An unexplained illness. You must have some idea. Why are you sick? How have you allowed this? I don't know if there's any specific reason. Allergy season could cause it. It's just going around again, I guess. That is not sufficient for me. How dare something like a cold take root in you? I appreciate the sentiment, but it's really no biggie. You are accepting this illness too easily. You must be prepared to fight back against that which wrongs you. Is it your head? Your stomach? I'm bleeding out of my eyes. And my nose. Maybe my ears? What? Call an ambulance. Immediately. If you do not call one right this instant, I will travel to your realm just to do it for you. In fact, I'll make sure you do it. Answer this immediately. Sunshine! You have no excuse now. Hurry up and call them. This is not right. Ah, you are being a trickster. Of course. You know what? You will sorely regret tricking me. Sorry, I didn't think you'd take me seriously. I was obviously joking. It was not obvious in the slightest. I was worried. So you're actually fine? Well, I am actually sick. But I'm not bleeding out of every orifice. And I am tired, despite doing nothing. At least you look cute snuggled up like that. Oh, what's that? Yeah, speak up, Grim. I can't hear you when you're mumbling. I said you look cute snuggled up like that. I am going to melt into my chair and disappear. A cute little Casper puddle. Oh. Do I? Yes. It is beyond annoying. A scary Casper puddle, not cute. How so? I should not find a mortal cute. I am a being created to hunt, to take, to destroy, and to rebuild. Not to be doing whatever it is I'm doing. Well, I don't mind. It's nice when you call me cute. Most mortals, I imagine, would find it terrifying. You are unique, Sunshine. I really do wonder if they got permission to take this. Because this is absolutely the Grim Reaper from Soul Eater. To say the least. But this is all far, far beside the point. How could you be sick? I didn't have much choice in the matter. It's not like I saw an ad for sick people near you and rushed over. It just happened. Why are you making such a big deal about it, though? Everyone gets sick. I do not get sick. Like, ever? Yes, like ever. Reapers do not get mortal sicknesses. What about Reaper sicknesses? They do not exist. Well, except for soul sickness, of course. I cannot accept this sickness of yours. Nothing should be able to touch you except me. Maybe you say please, Winky Face. That seems kind of worse than a cold. At least its cause can be pinpointed. You, however, are much weaker than me in that regard. Hey! Are you or are you not sick for no reason? I'm sure there is a reason, I just don't know it. Which proves my point. It is nothing to be upset about. You and I are simply different. The body of a mortal is much more fragile. You should take more care of yourself. How am I supposed to take your soul if you are unwell? Wait, doesn't that just make it easy for you? I suppose I should be agreeing, but taking your soul like this simply just does not work for me. I do not accept it. Well, not much you can do about it, buddy. Oh, both of these are good. You can't exactly pull the sickness from my body, can you? What? I am not some vampire who sucks out illnesses. Hey, I never said anything about sucking. Pulling, Casper, pulling! Too bad you can't really take it away. Maybe humans will evolve and become immune to being sick as well one day. Who knows? I think it's more likely you all kill each other, and then I can retire. He's not far off. Anyway, anything is possible. Perhaps there was once a time where Reapers could become ill too. Or maybe we are as we always have been. You live forever, right? Is the very first Reaper still around? Who was it? I have no answer for you there. I do not have access to classified information like that. I am just a lowly Reaper. If it is even documented at all. Why wouldn't it be? You didn't just all appear out of nowhere. Right? I can't say. I don't know how we came to be. We just simply are. Sounds like a mystery waiting to be solved to me. Forget me being sick for a second, okay? I have a question. Go ahead. I really like your name. I understand it may be difficult for you to recognize, mortal, but that was not a question. The definition of a question is a sentence worded or expressed so as to elicit information. What you said was a statement. I know this is a difficult concept. Shut up, Pipsqueak. Shoo. I'm getting to it. How did you get your name? How do you think? Do you have Reaper parents who gave it to you? No, I have no parents. I have no family at all, technically. Though many think of their fellow Reapers as their siblings, I suppose. A sentiment I do not share, unfortunately. Wait, you don't have parents? What, did you just spring into existence one day? That is likely the simplest explanation. Ah! No one is sure exactly how we are created, but I have always looked as I am now. There was no childhood or parents or growing up. I have always been the Reaper you see now. Yes, I've always been this handsome. I didn't ask, but thank you. But you had to be created somehow. Likely, yes, but I do not remember it. So, how'd you get your name? What if I told you that was classified too? Well, now you know. Ew, I hate that face. Casper, you already broke rules telling me your name, didn't you? I chose it for myself. I do not know why or where it came from. It just felt right. I like it. That is appreciated. I also enjoy your name. Oh no, is this... Do I have to choose for the marriage? I like hyphenated names. Or just keeping the names separate. That's just a me thing, though. I think Rhea would like hyphenated names, too. Either way, you know, your name would sound great. What, you know what your name would sound great with? My last name? What? Casper Fisher. Is that cute? There is no reason for me to take your last name, mortal. Well, we could just get married. I haven't thought about marriage before, but I wouldn't mind doing it. If it was with you, that is. I don't know if anyone else is to my standards anymore. Sunshine, you don't know what you're doing to me here. And making you fall hopelessly and completely in love with me. Dear gods, you should watch what you say. You might give me a heart attack otherwise. Are you saying it's true? That's one way to get out of our bet, eh? There is no out. I must get your soul. If I do not, then someone else will. Can't you just lie and say you took it? Gods, what have I gotten myself into? What you ask of me is my death. To be fair, you're also asking me to die. Yes, I suppose I am. What a position we found ourselves in. Seems a little unfair. I like talking to you, Casper. It's not fair that has to be so... Let me drink some water. It's not fair that has to be... No, I wasn't reading this incorrectly. It's not fair this has to be over so quickly. It should be this, not that. Right? I'm not fucking crazy. And I know life is unfair, yada yada. But this sucks. I know, Sunshine. That is the nature of what you are and what I am. There are still too many things I am unsure about for this to be over tomorrow. You and I are different. I know this, and yet I can't help how you... I'm still looking into your peculiar soul. Time is unforgiving. I have little choice in the matter, just so you know. I exist for this job. I am this job. I am a tool for those more important than myself. I do not decide who should die. I'm just the one who makes sure it happens. I know. I actually feel sorry for you. For what reason? You should feel more sorry for yourself. You're stuck where you are. Sure, us mortals live and die and all that. But we're capable of change. We're capable of making decisions that affect our lives. It feels like you can't do anything but keep existing, doing the same thing day in and day out. Perhaps that is why I've enjoyed this. Enjoyed you. You were a little bit of change. Sunshine, stay right there. I won't be long. Huh? Call ended. Oh lord, he coming. Casper? Where'd you go? Hello? There's no response. Confused and slightly annoyed, you shut your laptop for now. Why would I be annoyed? You feel a little lonely all of a sudden. It's a bit of a strange feeling to you. You'd never thought of your apartment as lonely. You've enjoyed living alone, decorating your room to your liking. But right now, it feels a little empty. You get out of bed, legs wobbly, and put your laptop back on your desk. Just in time to make eye contact with someone outside of your window, eyes wide. You hurriedly open the window and a little shyly, he steps inside. My fucking throat! Casper! Sunshine. I told you I'd have no problem coming in. Look at him, baby boy! The Grim Reaper's in my apartment. Wait, are you here for my soul? I can hardly take it with you looking as you do. Are you calling me ugly? I didn't mean it like that. You look much more ill in person. Come on, let me help you to bed. He takes your hand, his gloved fingers gentle, and leads you to your bed. He tucks you in carefully, and that feeling of loneliness is instantly replaced with a strange warmness. Being looked after by the Grim Reaper wasn't on your bingo card, but it's not so bad. You shouldn't be walking around. Where's your water? I wasn't really feeling like... Incorrect. Wait here. Casper disappears from view, walking away from your bed and into your kitchen. I know, this fucking layout, it doesn't make sense, but it's okay. Whatever. You're thankful you actually washed your dishes last night. He returns, a glass of water in his hand. Drink. You are unwell, you must keep yourself hydrated. I'll be fine. Of course you will, because I am here. So, drink that. Are you hungry? I haven't eaten yet. I'll prepare you a mortal meal. I don't like how you call it a mortal meal. It is food for mortal, is it not? Is that any different to what you eat? That is beside the point. I will not be long, so stay in bed, okay? Alright. And then he's gone again. Figure disappearing back into the kitchen. Butterflies rise up in your stomach. That's a strange feeling too. Like you're a kid in the schoolyard. You're thinking on this when it starts. Banging. Clattering. Something falling? Then silence. You stare towards the kitchen. More banging! More clattering! You want to jump out of bed and go see what exactly is going on, but you do feel a little faint. You instead decide to trust in Casper, for better or for worse, and await whatever he considers a mortal meal. Please tell me it's cereal. It's around 25 minutes later when he reappears. I'm a bit scared to ask, but what was all that? All of what? The banging and clattering and stuff? Your kitchen is a tough beast. It required some reining in. It fought admirably. It's a room, not a beast. Is there any kitchen left? I believe I only started one fire, but I handled the issue myself. My fire alarm needs new batteries then. No, but then it'd be beeping. It does not. But it didn't go off when you started a fire. I pulled it down. You pulled it down. It was a precautionary measure. A precautionary measure would be leaving it up. You knew it was going to go off. If it went off, you would have gotten out of bed. That's true, you got me there. You are meant to be resting. Just leave the fires to me. Casper makes his way to your side, the smell of food reaching your nose. It doesn't smell terrible, but it does smell burnt, whatever it is. But looking up at him like this, that doesn't matter much. Over video calls, and even when he was at your window, it was hard to tell how, well, handsome he really is. Well-toned, his arms, a good-looking face, perfect hair. It hits you, and how wild this situation is. He looks between you and the bed, cheeks slightly flushed before he sits down carefully on the edge of it. Oh! Here. This is the first time I am cooking for someone else, so he hands you the plate. On it is... You're not totally sure at first. It is mortal food, correct? Looking closer, it almost looks like pancakes? Have you ever made this before, Casper? Of course not. I have no time for fancy cooking. Fortunately, I am good at nearly everything I try my hand at. I simply searched on the internet and I created them perfectly. They're perfect. Yes, I know. Eat up, sunshine. You need to conserve your strength. Thank you, Grimmy. It is the least I could do. The least? The least you could do was not come over, tuck me into the thighs. Oh, that would have been a slip! And feed me dinner. You're sick. What kind of person would I be if I just left you on your own? Go on, eat. You look down at the food. You look back at Casper. You look at the food again. And I look at him. And he looks at me. And you decide that for him, you'd eat it. Fortunately, it's not burnt all the way through. The middle is raw, somehow. Heat too high. Lovely. Still, it's not terrible, and you managed to get it down. So, yeah, how was it? The best pancakes I've ever had. You've outdone yourself. I knew you'd say that. I could do anything I put my mind to. You sure can, Casper Wasper. You seem to have brightened up a little, but you must be running a fever. Casper takes a plate from you and sets it aside before coming back to sit on the edge of your bed. He looks down at his glove, conflicted before he pulls them off. His fingers are long and thin, and his hands are without a single blemish. Of course, knowing Casper, that was a given. Your heart skips a beat as he raises his hand to your forehead. His fingers are cool and refreshing. You feel yourself almost lean into his touch. You look up and into his eyes, which look back down towards you. You see yourself reflected in those red eyes. He opens his mouth as if to say something, then closes it again. He does this a few times, and you wonder to yourself what exactly he wants to say to you. But he never gets the chance. There's a zap, as if an electric current had just passed between the two of you. Casper pulls his hand back in a flash. What the? Some people say they feel spark. I didn't think that happened literally. He stares down towards his hand incredulously. Unsure, he reaches back out towards you, his hands finding your cheek. It's not as abrupt this time, but you feel it, like an electric buzz where your skin meets. It must be because of our connection. Our bodies react to our touch. How strange. I've never read anything like it. You lean into his touch again. It feels nice. There's silence between the two of you. A silence that seems to stretch out for far longer than it's really been. It's filled with common understanding. Tomorrow, you must die. If you don't, then you win the bet. And his soul is yours for the taking. You are two people connected by misfortune, both trying desperately to avoid the inevitable. Sunshine, Yes, Casper? I should go. Reach out and take his hand. Wait, don't leave. What? You know, I'm so sick. Who knows what will happen if you leave me? Please? Okay. The room is even darker now. The sun set some time ago, but you barely even notice it. You were too concerned with the man in front of you. The man you've come to be quite fond of. I only have one bed, though. I hardly need to sleep anyway. Would you do it with me anyway? What the Wait. Oh, that has to be a bed. Whew. They must not have translated that right. Right? Sleep with you? Yeah. Oh, wait a sec. I mean, literally sleep, not the snooze, honk schnoo, catch some Z's. Of course. I knew that, obviously. You are inviting death into bed with you, Sunshine. It never ends well. Elden Ring. Not for anyone. It's a risk I'm willing to take. You have no sense of danger. I'm serious, though. You said it yourself. I was meant to die a long time ago, right? I think I lived all this extra time to meet you. You take his hand and pull him down beside you, moving over to give him room. No one else has ever laid beside you in this bed like this. He puts his head down on the pillow, staring at you through the darkness. Do you ever wish things were different? I wish so many things were different. Like what? Sometimes I wish I was a human. Wish I was capable of change, as you put it. I've always been proud of my work. I still am. That doesn't mean I don't wish for more. For something different. Why not do it? He smiles now, just slightly. There's sadness behind it. I'm not like you. What would you do if you were human? I would do what I wish to do now, more than anything. Something completely foolish. It's good to be foolish sometimes. Get some sleep, Sunshine. You feeling better is more important than anything else. Your eyelids feel heavy now. Your heart races. And then you feel calm, laying beside this man you think you've never felt so safe in your life. Ironic, really, when he happens to be the Grim Reaper. You slip away, drifting into his peaceful sleep, as you feel his hand still in yours. New items added to the gallery! Should we check it out? What time is it? You woke up this morning to find Casper gone! At first, you stressed out, thinking that something happened to him. Or worse, you imagined him all along. But as it turns out, Casper's just in a career that doesn't wait for anybody. You found a note on your side table that said he left food in the fridge. You shiver a little, scared, but it's the thought that counts, right? After getting up, stretching and spending some time with Inky, you notice a flyer under your door. There's a big festival on tomorrow night. Fireworks, stalls, and a fun time away. How classic. You sigh just a little. That would be nice, but technically, today is the day you're supposed to die. Oh, wait, what? Ooh, what? You give your little sprout a big drink of water. Though you don't speak sprout, it seems to say thank you. Where's Inky? Door? Put your ear to the door, ready to eavesdrop on your neighbors once again. Instead of whispers or phone calls or proclamations of love, you hear the sound of moving. You poke your head out, curious to see people from a moving company carrying boxes from the apartment next door. It seems your neighbor is very suddenly moving. Feeling a little disappointed, but also incredibly curious, you go back into your apartment and think for a while on your next door neighbor. You never met them, never even got their name. Life is pretty fleeting, huh? And let's read our book. In Darkest Daydream. Nostalgia is such a fickle thing. It entraps the heart and mind, lulling both into a sense of bittersweet, wistful longing. Then, just as soon as it comes, it is gone. A wisp in the wind, to return whenever fate may deem fit. Sometimes it can take on the added effect of remembrance. Whether clear or vague, it leaves the mind curious, grasping at something it can or cannot recollect. Deja vu, as the phenomenon is termed first by Emile Boirac? Borash? A feeling so simple yet so mysterious. Yet, too, it is as memorable as Once Upon a Time. Once upon a time before technological advance and modernity, there was a rather interesting person. Their quirks, their whimsy, their charm made them unique among their peers. Their fellow man, a one-of-a-kind soul. Fallout 4, Jesus. Never again would it be replicated. At least, that is how things usually are. Fate is not so linear, so firm as one might think. It is malleable, non-complacent. The smallest occurrence or entrance can change it. A grand party was to be held at an estate near the individual. As were all about their settlement, they were invited to attend. Though their choice of costume and fashion kept them within social decency, it was not without the individual's own special touch. The color combination, the silhouette, the very air about them was no short of spellbinding. Yet no equally special attention was paid to them. Well, at least not entirely. There was one who, too, stood out among the rest. This person, cloaked in black, came upon this little light and asked for their company their dance. Dance they did. Around and around, dip and bow. The couple stepped and swayed until they could no more. And even then, chatter and laughter filled the space between them. A banter here, a quip there, a lovely giggle from the special one, a handsome smile from he who was darkly clad. Such a kinship could not come to an end with the coming dawn. The two found each other again, and again, and again, without fail. A special bond between two individuals such as that could not go to waste. As most stories go, the companions soon formed a relationship that passed the barrier of friendship. This dark figure and sparkling light both elated that the other reciprocated their affection. But there was a catch. A secret the man did hold. Never had he uttered it to another soul, not until then. He feared rejection, revulsion, terror from his darling love. Like the sun that brought about life for all on earth, the kiss bestowed by his lover warmed him, burned any doubt that remained in his heart. All good things must come to an end eventually. A soul, no matter how special, will one day flicker and die. The fleshy husk will wither and decay, slowly, until one day it breathes its last. This interesting person, who bound the man in love for eternity, one day came to meet their own maker. No amount of begging, bargaining, screaming, and tears could prevent it. Like all mortals, his loved soul waited their own afterlife. But what if, dear reader, there was one trick up his sleeve? A plot, a loophole, if you will. No one can stop the coming of death. No one can. Though perhaps one can delay death's collection of the soul. If they were to hide it away, perhaps. Per se, sorry. If given such an opportunity to prolong your time with someone so special, would you? Would you persist even with the catch? Your loved one would not remember their past life, and thus you. Your time spent together, the affection and care and passion you shared, gone perhaps, if you were lucky. There are fleeting moments of recollection, that déjà vu aforementioned. A sense they've done something before, read a book or a poem, but they just can't remember when. Gazed upon glorious scenery or beheld spectacular towering architecture and felt it familiar to the eye. Do you think you can make them remember? That maybe, just maybe, with their soul intact, that spark long ago could be rekindled. Do you think there is a chance? I do. Whether centuries or millennia more, I will seek for you to love me once more. A lifetime and eon score I will wait, patiently, unwavering for you, my love. Is it you reading this now, I wonder? This little tale of ours, this wish I write, in the confines of your subconscious mind, do you dream of me at night? I forgive you for the heartbreak that has come from this long journey, whether you find love with another or decline one entirely. All the while I am here, considerate of your new life's amnesia. I watch and I wait, protect and anticipate every path you take. No power, good and evil and in between, can keep me from you, for I know one day it will be our time again. The hope of us to reunite, not just in friendship but in love too, keeps my spirits alight, just as you always have, my love. And so I dance with you in life and death and the space between. Seek me out. If this is you at that reads, whisper for me, beckon me forward. Though you do not know my name, I shall come. Pray thee, let me embrace you, hold you close, kiss your lips, hear your sweet voice close to my ear. My desire for you is patient and everlasting, as is your fickle yet persistent déjà vu. I wait for you for now, in eternity, in the shadows of your mind, in your darkest daydream. Madeline H. Wilbanks. I wonder if that's who we're gonna meet. Or if that's Casper. Let's do 5. Alright. Save one more time. Yes. And we quit. Because my throat is thrashed. Let's go. It's also up on the hour. Come on, you can do it. You can close. You're good. I believe in you. He did it. Oh my god. Oh, my throat. Alright. That was fun. We do have probably one more day of streaming this, though. So, that's perfectly fine. I don't mind. I do enjoy this game, despite the grammatical and grammar errors. Did I already say that? Spelling and grammatical errors. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good time. Still not too long of a stream, but my throat is getting gnarled, so we're just gonna end it here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful night, eat some good food, get some good drink, and remember, bully your politicians. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest. Cuddle your pets, and kiss them goodnight. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. I love you. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye.